Hello guys and welcome to the 63rd episode of the Final Fantasy XIV series. Last episode we did a couple more quests for the Rogues Guild and we got to level 30, so now let's see if we can finish up level 30 and get our job stone this episode. I'm excited. So, we got marked for that's our next quest that we have to do. And that is our level 30 quest. Oh, look at them. Little Lancer meeting. I was wondering when you'd show up, Picklery, but bugger me if you don't look ready to mill an entire queue of sods by yourself. And being that you are, because we finally uncovered some hard facts about the last treasure. Won't be long now before we cloy the winning piece and put this daft challenge to bed. Alright, I've gathered the other coves for a meeting, so let's get down to it. Let's do it. At long bloody last, the black sarcophagus has given up its secrets. Underfoot, you have some news for us? Aye, Jack. I think half our troubles in whittling the truth off it lay in calling this nasty thing a treasure. The black sarcophagus ain't no dimber bauble. And it's the Mark 51 Magitech mine. A bleeding prototype exclusive what was bitten from an Imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of a small cargo box, they say that blasted have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Yeesh. Seems the Guardians meant to start production at their factory in Lanasia, then distributed the mines through Castrium Marinum. Some lucky privateer cloyed the prototype en route, eh? An experimental weapon? That explains why the thalassocracy was so bleeding eager to bid that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know but there's still the question of where. The Curse delivered their bitten goods to the reformists, that much is certain. What happens to the sarcophagus after that, though we ain't so sure. There've been no reports of huge explosions or the like. So either the executioners still have the mine, or they've peddled it to some other buyer. The reformist faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and her ways. I'm guessing they didn't employ that bomb just to sell it. What is it, Lonnie? A letter for you, Jack. Says it's urgent. A letter? Who's it from? The old man. I found it while I was sorting through our daily deliveries. Let's see now. Come to Thalaus. I have urgent news. I've never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at his usual haunts for a while. So do you reckon this is some rum morsel he's dug up just for us? It could be. McCullery, you and me are headed to Thalaus, Underfoot and the cat. You're to take another step in down the location of the sarcophagus. Laos is right here, and Oak just past here, so let's go to airport. That'll be pretty quick that way. Yeah, we gotta level up our crafters soon so we can get some cool looking gear for glamour plates. Dun, 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 dun. Go, Mr. Miner. I want to be Mr. Miner. It's just Miner. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. / playtime. That's not it. / playtime. 6 days! Look at that, guys. We have 6 full days on this playthrough that you guys have followed me through. Crazy. I do sense a hostile presence. And there we go. Nice. No, he's dead! Oh, thank God, we're aiding him. No, he's dead! You arrest the bloody executioners and you get what's coming to you. You like our message? We wasn't sure you'd fall for it. A little mystery goes a long way, eh? Oh, no, don't be like that, darling. Me and me mates didn't have much choice. When the boss says go play with the rogues, we gotta go play with the rogues. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game now, did we? And don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. The reformist vision stretches far beyond what them tired old rules is good for. And Captain Severe takes command of the executioners. Once Captain Severe takes command of the executioners, he'll give us back the teeth we lost when we submitted to the Admiral's leash. We'll be the terrors of the sea once more, free to rove and plunder in a new age of pirate glory. And I'll bathe in blood to see that age come to pass. Take down your shite-stricken code, and have all your sneaky heads on the chopping block. Like hells you will. The only sentence what's been passed today is yours. Let's do this, Jack. Oh, well, hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine-looking lad? I've heard all this prattle afore. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Aye, it all sounds grand. But you don't think of the price. That shite stinking code is the only thing what keeps you bloody coves from milling one another. Without it, without limps and lemons to call them home, you'd be adrift in a sea of quarrons. But if you're so keen to keep company with the dead, I'll be sudden happy to oblige. You was prettier with your gob shut. But I can see I'm out of my depth here. As much as I'd like to lob off your noggins, I'll have to be satisfied with dragging the two of you out into the wilds. Kept well out of the way, haven't I? Out with it then! Isn't it obvious? You stubborn scrags is looking to swipe our new toy, and my job was to stall ya. The captain has the mind with him right now. He's set to show the rest of the executioners that he's got the strength to sit on the leader's chair. And what better way to do it than executing that bitch that snapped the chains on our crew? He's targeting the Admiral himself. You're planning to blow up the command room, ain't you? Aye, you have my permission to panic. Plus, if you'd rather steer clear of the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right here, sweet mate. Okay, well this is getting tense. Also, that was genuine shock and emotion out of that. He's dead? Oh, I liked him. I think that's the first death that I've ever seen in this, or anything like that, that had actually provoked an emotional response. Wow. We've got this mad mortar at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I'd better drag her back to the guild and see what information she'll spill. Need you back in Libza as well, but you have business at the foremast first. You should find Captain Merlair at her post there. Forget about the sudden challenge and tell her everything we know. Unless me judgment's well off kilter, she'll do what needs to be done. Can't we kill her quickly? Oh. Okay. Summerford will likely be the quickest. Come on, let's go. Come on, we gotta go fast. And Chocobo, I need you to, like, fly over there. You're a chicken, you can fly, right? Everyone knows chickens can fly.
Oh, you're one of Jack's rogues. You've come to steal the stars, have you? Well, you shan't have them. As you can see, they're safely clasped upon my very own. You're not here for the earrings, The Admiral, you say? And you're sure these fiends are in possession of the sarcophagus? I must deploy more sentries at once. Do not think this voids our challenge, rogue, and you can relay as much to the impudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well.
She is incorrigible, I must say. Kitty cat. Yep, I'm looking ahead inside. So the jackets are on the move. Bane. I've been listening to that adult pirate cackle since I got her back to the sisters, but she's given us not what we didn't already know. And we know more than enough. I say we rally the rogues and go after that mine before it blows up on our moon. Oh, another one! Another level 30 quest. I thought this was already... If the leader of the reformists, this Captain FFXIV, is planning on milling the Admiral with a bang, then my guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mizzenmast, aye? The tower that holds the drowning wench in Bulwark Hall? The Admiral's bridge in our command room? Or right at the top of it. Then you've got the district what surrounds the mizzenmast, that's the busy beating heart of the city. Even with the threat of an attack, you can't just seal it up in the blink of an eye and call the whole thing Bob. Try to explain the danger to the culls what live and work there, and you'd have a frightened stampede mob on their phone bills. Nay, lad. Our only option is to have eyes snitch in every approach to the tower. I'll put the wids out to as many coves as I can, and spread them through the streets. Your job will be to cover the aft castle. Just wait and see, Cullery. And we'll get this Asavir and his little bomb too. Let's do it. Head up to the aft castle. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Culinarian skill, it looks like. Go cab. Go cab, go underfoot. We'll get this motherfucker. I love this. This is tense. I think the fellow's picking a grand night to roll in thick. This'll make things interesting.
Our presence on the streets is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered?
My apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our forces has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of other high-ranking personnel as well.
Unacceptable! What could Commodore Rayner be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak! Call in the squad from the outpost if you must, but I want to see our security tightened and the populace properly protected.
But Captain, you can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. If we consider the possibility that they switch to a target outside the walls, it would be folly to weaken those defenses. Exactly.
You've made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post.
She's so small, so puntable, so adorable. I'm gonna just lift her and toss her into the ocean.
Once all is lost, it is far too late to question what one should have done. You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Thought so.
Ah!
Oh, shoot him! Ooh! Oh, this is sick.
I've been dying to meet you, lass. Aye, keen to set eyes on the bold yellow belly what cost our crew a fortune in Ildan coin. You're an executioner. One of Asabir's men.
You've strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass.
Your eyes is fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasms open at your feet.
Looks like she might be a gunbreaker.
At least they'll say you.
Sorry, there's a mosquito in my house. Trying not to be getting bit by it.
At least they'll say you died with your boots on.
The yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lady'll have it primed in front of the winch by the time you get there.
Good. Not long before we drag that bitch Admiral, her pretty tower and all, her simper and curs down to the bottom of the sea. I was kind of hoping that he would be the captain. Then I'll raise our flag on the ruins of the mizzenmast and lead our brethren in return to the old ways of blood and plunder. I hope she's not dead. I feel like she is, but I hope she's not. She was a dedicated individual, I'll give her that. Instead of the lesser, but he was gonna kill me. Well, said then. She looks like she could still be alive. She's moving. She's alive. Give her a kiss. Kiss of life.
After command room, they bring me down tired power. If the missing mast falls, the bridge will follow half the city. Please, you must help me. The danger far greater than we.
But he yells, "It's alive! Oh no! I didn't see nothing! Didn't see nothing!"
Please, you must send word. Someone must be told. How did you?
You're a valiant and forthright weapon. You could hear that single pistol shot from Mom's away. Weren't hard to guess what had happened. And good for her.
I poked the yellow jackets on me way over here. Healer'll be along shortly.
Dane, that means we've only one last thing to do.
We have never been allies, but I beg of you. You must stop them. Save the city.
Let me switch to Scholar, I'll heal you right back up. Alas, you know you don't need to ask. Taking down mad coves and biting back what was bitten is our job. Well, might as well grab the earrings. You all set then? Ready, Jack?
Always.
Let's do this. Let's go cloy that sarcophagus and finish a beer for a new coffin. Defeat the performance and prevent the explosion. Let's do this. Nice, got a level
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's go. There we go. The detonators, okay. One down. Get too quickly. Okay, one detonator down, we got two more. Here we go, detonator right here. Here we go, another detonator down. And he's dead. I need to find the final detonator. I feel like it's maybe over this way. Oh, where's the detonator? This way. We've already checked down, we can't go in. Where's down here? Wait, yeah, it's probably down here, okay. Got third detonator down. Kill him. This guy. Yep, save this sarcophagus. Nice, look at that. Okay, perfect. Dead. Here we go, there's the captain down. Nice! Probably get the sarcophagus though.
Status report.
The mine's been disabled and the engineer should soon have it safely removed. Our soldiers sustained some injuries in battle with the reformists. but none were fatal. Also, the Admiral sends her sincerest gratitude.
Look, there she is. That's Captain Malala, the hero of Limsa Laminsa.
What a diverse group of people coming to thank her.
But you recovered from your wound, Captain. Weird, how you very nearly lost your life stopping the horde of pirates from blowing up the mizzenmast. 3 cheers for the Yellow Jackets! Our city would be lost without you! But wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what are the rogues? Did they survive the battle?
I don't rightly know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were reformists, either dead or strung from the rafters.
Alive, then. Twould seem we are deeply in their debt.
Captain, might I have the silver stars from you now? We've been ordered to hand them over to the Commodore along with the black sarcophagus.
Why, of course, they're right...
Nice!
The earrings! I could have sworn I was still... He wouldn't have! He stole them from me while I lay dying? Gad, I knew he was not to be trusted! Keep an eye on them, indeed. I should have known.
How lovely it is to be a sister of the Edelweiss. And he's wearing them! Look at that! I love it.
Are you sure about this, Jack? We should have collided the sarcophagus as well?
I think she's earned it, don't you? If it bothers you that much, think of it as a trade.
If you ask me, you look a bit daft.
I didn't ask you. So the jackets ended up with the mine and we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to the Rogues Guild.
You don't think Malala will leave it at that, then? I get the feeling we ain't done with her yet.
I'd say we're done with her challenge, but you never know when our paths will cross again. We'll just have to see what Limsa's underbelly spits up next.
Aye, the city ain't ever quiet for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Cullery. If I ever need a trusty pair of stabbers by my side, I'll know who to ask. I'm off as well. Bloody starving. I am. Don't forget to have a little bite when you can, Cullery.
We'd best head back to the sisters too. Before the shrew decides she'd rather hear us cry cockles. Be in work, Cullery. Be seeing you soon. That was sick! Oh, that was really good. I really enjoyed that story arc. I was a little bit iffy on it at first, but that was satisfying as fuck. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Let's turn in our final quest with the Rogues Guild. Oh, what a great story. So glad I did that one with you guys. Oh there, Cullery. It'll be nice to finally have a bit of rest, eh? Job never ends, but even the dimper damper like myself needs to breathe every now and again. And your venturing mates must be wondering where you've got it to. That was a proper long assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. You've proven to be a stalwart protector of the code, even if this ain't truly your world. When you walk back into the Lightmans, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. And when you do, you'll have the skills you learned in the shadows to help defend it. Well, what's more than enough brittle prattle out of me? Here, travels might take you far and wide a curry, but now you're always welcome here at the Sisters. I do thank ye. Gotta turn these in soon. Jobstone, Soul of the Ninja. Make the ritual mudra hand gesture for heaven. Duration 6 seconds, 2 maximum charges. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills, mudra, and ninjutsu upon execution. Conversely, execution of weapon skills triggers cooldown of this action. Not sure what that means, but okay. Culry, keeping your stabbers sharpened, I hope? 'Cause I got a job to be done. And I reckon the Dimber Damber would put the executioners on the chopping block as just the one to do the doing. My men have sighted some shifty types around Wineport of late. Not code-breaking curs, so far as I know, and that's the rub. We don't know half as much about them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from some far-flung realm. But I don't know many peasants what skulk about in the Darklands as much as they've been doing. So long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please. But being who we are, it falls to us to look into the matter and make sure all's bob. As my gut tells me, this may be a two-rogue job, sent underfoot on ahead. You pull on your best beater cases, head to Wineport and meet him there. Will do. Peasants by days, ninjas by night. Out to Wineport I go. How are things underfoot?
The Culry, when Jack said he'd be sending one of the guild's canniest coves along after me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now, I'd love to tell you old Underfoot's already whittled the whole scrap on our friends, but truth is I've turned up more questions than answers. They claim to hail from the South Sea Isles, but me little birds in Melvin's Gate swear that to the last man that that's some piss-poor memory. There's no record of any such ship sailing into port. Looks like it'll fall to you and me to get a closer snitch eye. I hope you brought your sharpest stabbers, as there's no telling who we're... Did you hear that, lad? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some more just screamed out for dear life. Something tells me our little task is about to take a turn for the interesting. What say we go see what's what?
Let's do it.
It's a queer maiden. Don't worry. We support you no matter what. Have mercy! I'm but a simple milkmaid. I've not a single guilt to my name.
Damn, she pretty.
Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean you no harm. Though I must say you've got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12 happened here? I'd just come down to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates than I had was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards who demanded that I hand over all my possessions. To my good fortune, it seems the men had partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager contents of my coin purse, they began to squabble among themselves. A fist fight ensued, and before I knew it, the 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Sounds like Nimmy smiled upon you today, lass. Though might I suggest you be more careful on your next visit. While many of scurvy sorts frequent these parts, then you'll find that not all of them are blundering lackwits like your friends here. Thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to the both of you.
Nah, she's suspicious.
Well, Gallery, there goes where to strike you.
Remember I say.
You too. I was thinking the very same. Squabbling amongst themselves. Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these louts. I'd wager there's more to the rum doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go on the drag and see what she might be hiding.
Okay, I feel like it shouldn't be bright daylight out right now.
And a right mess we've got here. You reckon these codes gone on the wrong side of our lass? One thing's for sure, there are no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tells me as much.
I have failed. Beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboru, to Lady Tsubame.
It's too late. The poor sod's dead. As for this stone, your guess is as good as mine. A lucky charm of sorts, mayhap. Any road. We'd best start moving our dew-beater before the last gets away. Her footprints lead in the direction of Upper Lanasia.
Head over to Upper Lanasia. Oh, that's so helpful. From that right dead center.
Look at the big fish. Such a big fish.
It's the Queer Maiden. Again, surrounded by a pile of corpses.
She hides behind a tree as if that could hide her from me.
Very anime. Okay, he looks very silly. Oh, he is very silly. Okay, great. She didn't really think she could fool me with those silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. And a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such chivalry! Such compassion! Such folly! Little does he know that the girl is more capable of taking care of herself. And she's gone. Ah, right on cue. Oboru the Dim leaps into the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Okay. I like his outfit. His face is okay, but his outfit's cool. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip that tongue from your bloody beak. Yow! Our hero is wounded, a stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience stops. And what's this? A couple of bit players who've forgotten to leave the stage? Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Whoo! Oh, and the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps he yet has a role to play. I will say this much. Unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. But other matters demand our hero's attention, so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. Okay, I will. Ooh, amazing. Wait, Karasu. Ever quick to retreat, that one.
The two gentlemen from Wineport. Did you follow me here? Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on the behalf of the dutiful sisters, and you, sister, have some questions to answer. I have lived on the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems. So make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are you, and what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both of your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code.
So you are the rogues of whom I've heard so much. Forgive me, we're remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well, you shall know all there is to know. My name is Oboro. She is Tsubame. We hail from a village in Doma, several thousand malms across the sea. We are... but perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our tongue, one might call us shinobi.
Doma? The Imperial Province? The same. It did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlemald. But what we lacked in number, we made up for in martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, had we not been betrayed by one of our own. Our every secret, our every move, known to our foe. The tide of battle turned on the morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered, and at day's end, Doma remained under the imperial yoke.
The traitorous Kerr joined the imperial ranks as chief of one of their covert operatives, or so they say. That is the man you met, Karasu. Though I'm loath to call him a man.
Oh, he's evil!
Oh, I love him though! To this day, he whispers in the ears of the Garleans, making a mockery of those who once called him friend or brother, but no longer. We have come to Eorzea to our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life.
Come to me, the treacherous rook who blew the gab on his comrades. You sound like you're a right bin cove. Consider all underfoot impressed.
Forgive me. This land and its tongue is still new to us. Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here. But more than a few of our comrades gave their lives in the effort. And now this. Was their sacrifice for naught? Huh. You have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. What? Our fallen brother's soul calls out to this man. Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? I would make you an offer. We will instruct you in our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, that it might serve us in our mission.
Can I join Karasu? I want to join Karasu. He seems cool.
But Oboro! He is not Doman. He is not of the village. Look around you, Tsubame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded, and today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land.
Can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing to Bradampery like yourself. But hells, in my younger days, I'd like been keen to try my fams at some of those techniques myself. And the more my waddles take in, the more these two strike me as Bainar and Bainar folk. If you're keen to lend them your daddles, I'll not be one to stand in your way.
If you would know more, come to the dock storehouse at Raincatcher's Gully. We shall await you there. Ooh, I like it! This is gonna be fun, I think.
Who'd have figured, eh? Any road. The choice is yours, Cullery. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to Limsa and report to Jack before he comes and gives me a good clout in the knob. Say hi to the cab for me.
Go. This should actually allow us to get to the docks a lot quicker. Oh, I'm so sad that Karasu is the enemy. He seems like such a fun character. Oh man, that sucks. But I'm excited because at least we'll still get to interact with him. But I kind of don't want to kill him. And so we meet again. Am I to take your presence to mean that you have chosen to accept our offer? Thank you. I speak not for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village, when I say that you have our profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell out of the earshot of strangers. Byakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me. When he speaks to you, Ayame, you are to answer Kaede. You need not know what the words mean, only that they will grant you entrance. Kaede. Ayame. Kaede. Ah, Kaede. Okay, this looks fun. Look at this, it's so anime. I mean, I guess they kind of had to have something like this. Welcome to Cullery. You stand within the provincial base of operations my people have established in your lands in Eorzea. It may not look like much, either without or within, but that is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men without attracting undue attention to ourselves. My fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor to his soul. To honor his memory, I entrust it to you. But soul alone will not make you shinobi. No, this will require training of the mind and body. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of man, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to your concept of aether, was it? I must confess that Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth each of the 3 forms of energy of which I spoke. The first mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. In Doma, we call this Ten. You are eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother, then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Cool! This is gonna be fun. Ninja unlocked! The soul of the shinobi awakens within you. Pen. Ninjutsu can be executed by combining one or more of the following 3 mudra in predetermined order. Ten, Chi, Jin. You will learn new mudra as you progress the storyline. Learning new mudra will open doors for more complex ninjutsu techniques. Once you have obtained a new ninjutsu technique, you can confirm the proper mudra order required by selecting cool. Okay, so I guess we should equip our jobstone. Transfer. And that gives us ninja right there. Ooh, that looks like a cool icon. I love that. Okay. Now let's add pen to our thing here. I guess we'll add it there. That seems about right. Let's pull up our image to figure out where we put ninjutsu. I think I downloaded it. Pretty sure. Screenshots, recordings, no. On this device, that's probably where here we go, download, found it. Yep, 10 was there, and ninjutsu. Which is this. Oh, oops. Does that get upgraded? Oh, here we go. Q. Right there. And what does it do? Execute the specific ninjutsu action coinciding with the combination of mudra made immediately before. If any other action is used before the mudra are combined and the ninjutsu executed, the ninjutsu will fail. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills mudra. Okay, conversely, execution of weapon skills triggers the cooldown of this action are stored 2 charges of all mudra when hide is executed while outside of combat. Cool! So I can now... Suma Shuriken delivers a ranged ninjutsu attack with it. With a potency of 450. Anyone with Tenchi G Mudra triggers. Gotcha. Interesting. So it's like. Yes, I can sense it. Though you are none of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. You are one of us now, the shinobi. And yet, your training has only just begun. Heed my words well, Akalri. For the shinobi, blade and mind are one. The weak mind gives rise to a weak blade. The false mind gives rise to a false blade. But the mind that is strong and true, that blade, will know no equal. Such were the teachings of my master, his master, and his master's master before him. The shinobi must keep the presence of mind at all times, or his blade may as well be one of grass. That is the lesson of the mind.
Now we shall begin with the lesson of the body. You will recall that the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures called mudra to summon the energies of heaven, earth, and man, Ten, Qi, and Jin, in the Doman tongue. Myriad techniques can be unleashed depending on the mudra you combine, and the order in which you do so. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. A child must learn to walk before he can run. To begin, I would see you master your first mudra, Ten, the mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of heaven and project it forth, and from your hand will fly a flaming star, or Huma Shuriken. Outside of the storehouse, you will find a mokujin, a wooden man of sorts, traditionally used in Goma for training. Do as I have told you, and strike it with the Huma Shuriken. I will observe your technique from a distance. Shuriken. Shuriken. Mokujin desu. No, I did not just call myself a wooden man. I'm talking about the thingy. Here we go. See, it's a mokujin. Looks very man-like. A training mannequin of the Far East make has been set into the ground.
That looks cool.
Yes, that will do, Akulri. Clearly, we have not misjudged your potential. Perhaps you have also felt your body becoming lighter. This is but another benefit of your training. You may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blades drawn, but be mindful. The true shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. You demonstrated your skill well against the wooden man, but wood does not strike back. Your next opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself.
Is it him? Guys, I feel like it might be him. It's him.
Defeat Onibi. The Onibi will attack in waves. Use your Fuma Shuriken to dispatch them. Demon Light. Okay then.
Give me 10 seconds.
I mean, I guess I'll just throw these while I wait. I shall summon a great beast for your next challenge. Remember, you must maintain presence of mind no matter how fearsome the foe. For your final challenge, I shall be your opponent. Let us see how well you have learned. Death Blossom. Oh, how do we know?
Nice.
I see. What Oboro means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Oboro? I am capable of speaking for myself, Tsubame.
but it is true. Akari has exceeded even my own expectations. His blades slice through the air as a fish glides through water. But that is enough training for the day. Now it is my turn to be the student, and you the teacher. I would learn of the ways of Eorzea. You will instruct me, yes? You have my gratitude, Akari. First, I would better know the terrain of Lunas. Is something amusing? The cute bow, I love it. That's adorable. My bow. I see. Who would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated? Like, this, is it? Forgive him. Oboro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It would seem that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. Let us not forget the stink of those infernal horse birds. All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to more hospitable environs. Anyhow, Akari, that should suffice for today. Practice well your ninjutsu and return when you are ready for your next lesson.
Would seem you have some practicing to do as well.
I like his bow though, it's adorable. Let him go. We have a level 35 for that one. And so I think that's a good length of the episode. Lots of really good progress. Finished a great story, and it looks like we have a cute little thing here, and then a lovely antagonist for the new story. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.